What's going on with y'all boys, man? It's gonna be a quick vid, right? So to get to the point, I did play a supporter, right? Live on stream to close off the stream, right? And he wanted some pointers, some tips about his team. He his team was definitely most definitely outdated. He still ran I think playoff CJ Stroud and a cast of other cards from that era of playoffs. I don't think he did not have any bowl cards. Like his newest card was like playoffs. That was about it, right? So the best advice that I gave him and that I want to give you guys as well that's just now starting out or like don't have the best team, right? Your main focus should be, in my honest opinion, build out your offense as much as you possibly can. Like if you could, like just go all in, balls to the wall on your offense. Like try to get like the best players as possible for your offense, and that fits like your play style. Um, I mean, I don't want to say buy an ebook, but if you could like like get some gems, some jewels from streamers, YouTubers, like find someone that you rock with or you like the personality and like they're good. Like take what they do, put your own spin on it, your own twist on it, hop into practice and just try out different playbooks to see how you want to play. Cause to be honest, offense is easy to do. Like it's so easy to run the offense this year. It's so many offensive weapons. It's so many things that favor the offense. Basically, every receiver and tight end really have a built-in acrobat. Like you're not gonna see it for the abilities, right? Whereas if you go on defense, you'll see it on defense. Like you see, there's no acrobat here, like in none of the buckets. But if you go on defense, right, um, you'll see players now like have acrobat in their buckets. I think Palomalu might have acrobat. I think I saw acrobat in one of these buckets just to give you guys like a visual of what I'm trying to convey. Of course, I'm not gonna find it on Palomalu. I know for a fact someone has. I think one of the new cards maybe. I think it's the Combine idiot. The Combine guy might have acrobat on him, but you guys know you've seen it. I don't gotta show you a visual. You know how Acrobat looks, and you know what it does. Basically, like it gives you like animations where you can animate more, quote unquote, animate more for the ball and like leap and things of that nature. I can't find no one that has this bit. Maybe Plex has it. I feel like Plex has it. No, that's the wrong thing. EA, I did not do that. Please upgrades. Here we go. Acrobat right here, 0 AP, right? So obviously, like cards on defense, they're starting to get acrobat as abilities, but again, like on offense, they don't have this like in like a bucket. It's just built into the players and the cards, right? So you'll see, for instance, right, like you'll see, like I said earlier, whether it be a wide receiver or a tight end or a fullback, like they'll lay they'll lay out for the ball with like diving catches and whatnot, right? So that's just another extra thing that just benefits offense, right? Also, not being able to animate for picks, right? You could be in the right place, right time. You know the play, and you just can't animate for it, right? You're right there. You press triangle, but nothing happens. And it's not the fact you can't see the ball. You see the ball. You look at the ball, but because you know that the whole EA Sports this year, no eyes, no pick. Like, I mean, on paper it sounds good, but the execution was ass. You could look, you could literally be looking at the ball, press triangle, then you just don't even animate, even with lurk artists, right? So it's just so much that just favors offense to the point where I feel like um I don't want to say there's no point of defense, but there's no point of defense really because you're not going to stop no one. Every game you play is going to be a shootout unless the person is just that bad and they're just blind as fuck and they just can't make a read to save their life. Like they can't make the easiest check down read, you know. Other than that, like every game is gonna be a shootout. Everyone can move the ball easily, right? So if you're like not putting everything you have into offense to give you that extra edge and advantage, I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice. The biggest defense of the game is the clock. That's how every game is played. The clock. That's the defense. The clock. The clock is the defense. Right? It's gonna come down to who has the ball last. That's what it comes down to. Who has the ball last, and how much time do they have? Do you have enough time to move that ball? That's what it comes down to at the end of the games. That's what it comes down to, right? It doesn't come down to defense or pressure, because pressure is easy to pick up. I don't want you guys to be fooled by all these different YouTubers and quote unquote pros that want to sell you guys defensive ebooks. I'm not trying to ruin no one's bag, but at the same time, I don't want you guys to be finesse either. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just the one person watching this vid right now, if I could save you from being finesse, then you know what I'm saying, I'll do that for you. But like, I just don't want you to be swayed by people, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube or Twitter that make these shorts, because they make shorts for a reason, to try to entice you to buy their ebook, right? They're not showing you the full game. They're showing you bits and pieces of the game. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, like you might get a shed here and there throughout the game, but it's nothing consistent. Because like I said, every blitz is easy to pick up. Um, Depends what they're doing. If it's mid blitz, if it's a mid blitz or like a overload blitz, base protect, untarget the user. If they're hovering over the D tackle or over the center or like somewhere in that area, like line scrimmage, like I said, um, base protect, untarget the user. Right now, there's times where what they'll do is they'll switch stick off their user and have him blitz, and when you untarget the user in that case, they come in for a free, like for a free rush, and that's an instant sack. Right. Once you see them doing that, what you do is you no longer untarget the user. You base protect and you block your running back, and that picks that up. Right? You only untarget the user when you know for a fact they're not blitzing their user. If they're on the user and they switch stick off and he's blitzing, then that's when you just base protect. Do not untarget the user. Block your running back. If they're not switching off and they're not blitzing that linebacker, just base protect. Untarget the user. If it's something where they're doing what's it called, stunts, I don't really see too many stunts no more anyways. I was seeing stunts like in early Madden when they was like brand new and they was like the new shiny toy, but those are pretty ass now anyway, the stunts. But stop a stunt, instead of doing base protect, empty protect, and that's it. And depending on like how many like people he's blitzing or they're blitzing, then you'll block your running back on empty protect whenever they're doing stunts. You know what I'm saying? If they have a loop blitz coming in, same thing. You base protect. You don't untarget that user because they're gonna have that one blitzing on a loop. You base protect. You block your running back. He gets picked up. Like there's really nothing. There's really nothing you could do like defensively, right? I know sometimes man coverage will get pretty fluky to the point where it's like your guys can't beat man routes, right? At that point, just run the ball. Like run the ball, hit some RPOs. You know what I'm saying? Some slants, some drags, quick throws. Know what I'm saying? Like check downs, some zigs, shit like that. Like defense. Like there's nothing. Like there's no real defensive counter for offense. And then of course you have the granddaddy of them all, the speed boost glitch, freight train combination. We're not even gonna talk about freight train. We'll just talk about speed boost glitch. That just dumbs out defense entirely. The pursuit angles get dumbed out. It's a nightmare trying to make that tackle on the open field when there's speed boost and shit like that. It's pretty easy to do. It's so simple to do, especially if you have human joystick. You know what I'm saying? And then now you have freight train out there. So like I said, my best advice, if you're new to the game and you're trying to build a team and you're trying to figure out, damn, like, I need defense too. Like, what do I do? No, you don't. No one has defense. The best of the best players don't even have defense. They don't. They don't. I'll tell you what they do have. The only thing that they do have will be a switch stick, right? That's really it, a switch stick. So maybe you get in the lab and practice your switch stick, but other than that, like, there's really no real defense out here. This year, Madden 26 Ultimate Team. As Harrison just sold, because he don't do shit. But yeah, hopefully that helped. The challenges, damn. The challenges, combine legends, flashbacks, cut the series, team build, all that. Do your challenges, bro. Do your challenges. Do your challenges. The event, I left this shit alone. It's I got to game 8. Got to game 8. God kept on them at my hard flats. Couldn't make a pick. Lost off of that. If you can do this shit, I tip my hat to you. I can't beat this shit. Too fluky. Yeah, I got it. But yeah, shout out to the chat, stream, Discord. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this helps someone. Y'all be easy, y'all be safe. So always God bless. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow night, man, for Combine Part 2, I guess. Holla at y'all.